All right, let's talk about my Piggy Soap. I had an aha moment not that long ago where I was like, soap, it's so amazing. This Piggy Soap is so amazing, guys. I just have to share it with you. What a weird homesteady thing, but I have to talk to you about my soap. There's directions that you can make it yourself as well if you can render down your own lard, or, of course, on my Etsy shop, I have this. So this black one is activated charcoal soap. So lard soap in general is very nourishing and moisturizing. And no, it's not like rubbing a pig on you. Trust me, I've heard that from many people. But when they try this soap, they were really amazed with it and absolutely love it. It lathers up so very nicely. And the activated charcoal, not only nourishes and moisturizes, but also removes impurities from your skin. We know that our skin is our largest organ, so you got to really take care of it because we're just absorbing everything. So we want to make sure that we are putting on good soap, good clean moisturizers and lotions and stuff like that. So about the soap. This was so cool when I thought of this. I don't know why it took me so long. It's obviously from our pigs. Everyone knows that we're the accidental pig farmers, and it's from our pigs. But what's really cool is that we breed the pigs here. We raise the pigs here. We harvest and butcher the pigs here. I render the lard here, and then I take that lard and make it into this soap. Talk about a full circle thing, all packaged up in this cute little square thing. I just loved it, and I thought it was really cool. And on a side note on the lard, if you're going to render your own lard, get it from a pig that was fed organic. I'm a food prude for a reason, thanks to the sign there. It has to be raised organically. It needs to be on an open pasture, which is the best way to do it. Then they're out rooting and tooting like God designed them to be. And they have access to all kinds of the beneficial stuff in the soil and the grasses and whatever else is growing. And then when we feed them as well, we're doing the organic certified feed as well, because their fat on our bodies and on the pigs as well is where the toxins go to. So if you are giving them, even if it's non-GMO feed, it is highly toxic because they're still spraying it with the glyphosate because they want it to die, the wheat to die off quicker. And then they're still consuming that cancer-causing chemical, in my opinion, and we absorb it, and then we store it in our fats. And so do the animals. So if you are rendering from a pig that has been fed not good stuff, you are then consuming it as well, even though maybe it was open pastured. But if you're still feeding it not good food, they're absorbing it. You're putting it on your largest organ as well. See where this is kind of connecting here. So what you eat is what you are. What you put on your skin, it comes from the animal that could be bad or could not be bad, or could be good. So I was just really proud of creating the soap, calling it Piggy Soap, making the soap, being able to sell it and offer it because it comes from these wonderful animals that we treat very humanely. We give them lots of sunshine and organic feed, and they get the root and toot, and it just makes them some really happy pigs that creates this wonderful, healthy, nourishing, moisturizing Piggy Soap that is just wonderful. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So kind of funny that it's, all that story comes from a bar of soap, but yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. So if you're interested in it, of course, you can buy it from me locally, or you can go to my Etsy shop and buy it there and read the reviews from the other people of what they're saying about it. I've been selling it locally for several years, and I just opened up put it on the Etsy shop recently. So you can see the feedback on there if you're interested, and you can read all about it as well. And of course, over on the YouTube channel, you can watch all the videos from the accidental pig farmers, me and the husband and the kids, and then how we raise the animals. And you can see them exactly what they're doing. They're rooting and tooting, and then they're also cuddling, right? My blondie, a big pig over there, who hopefully we are fingers crossed, nature, God works out that she is going to have her own little baby piglets here for the homestead. So we're working on that right now. So that'll be exciting because she's that pig that always just, I call it, drops it like it's hot. She likes to cuddle, and she loves her belly rubs. And she's a big pig, right? She's probably, my husband would know, 300 pounds. She loves her cuddles. And so I think I love to see her become a mama. We have a boar right now. We're getting another boar because we think this boar is a little too, he's not man enough. He's actually not big enough. He's not tall enough to, to do things. So we are getting another boar pretty soon named Wilbur. And he's an IPP, which is Idaho Pasture Pig, that we're going to go ahead and bring him here and then eventually introduce them to each other and then have little baby piglets of blondies running around. So that's exciting. And we may even breed Hazel, which is our Juliana small piggy mix. We don't know where they were our rescue pigs that we got a while ago. She's a baby from a rescue pig. And she's part of the cooking club that, she's a fun interactive pig on the cooking club that I have that's online. And, I think we will breed her as well. So, pigs are going good. Let's just talk about the pigs. So we have this one named Red. Well, that's just basically what we call her. She was supposed to be a he named Prince Harry. And when we got the pig, ended up being a princess. So we just call her Red now, or Princess Harriet. So, because we were hoping the red one was going to, hang out with Blondie, and then those were the piglets we were going to have. But however, you can't do that. So we had to get another male. So enter a Big Poppy. That didn't work. So we don't think it worked. And now, so enter Wilbur onto the homestead. We're hoping that will work so we can have little baby pigs. The gardens are heavily fertilized. Talk about rooting and tooting and dropping some fertilizer. Gosh, they are mucky and muddy as heck right now because of all the snow we've had has melted. I mean, we've had over like 250 inches of snow. A lot has melted. There's still, my husband thinks there's about 18 inches of snow in part of the woods and stuff like that. We're supposed to get a good ice storm and some weather going on this weekend. But yeah, so that's going on. So I'm excited to see what the garden does with all the fertilizer in there. Definitely my husband and I will till it up. I know some people like the no-till, but that fertilizer needs to be tilled into the dirt. So I'm excited to see how all that will benefit or impact the garden this year. Of course, they had hay in there, and then we fed them in there. So we're going to put the chickens in there to kind of come in and clean up all the little stuff that they've dropped, because they will do such a good job of their own tilling type of method to go in there, and they'll be able to eat all that good stuff. And then hopefully they'll eat it, and then maybe some of that won't replant, because I don't really need that specific, whatever's in the feed mix, so the organic feed mix being planted in the garden. I want potatoes and onions and garlic and tomatoes and stuff, not cracked corn, or I have no idea what's in there. I don't think it's cracked corn, but so that'll be really exciting this year to have them both fertilized. Right now, it's just a muck and a mess, man. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on from the piggy side. They got the wonderful Piggy Soap and the light bulb that went off on my head on how cool that is. And then fertilizer. So how's your guys' garden plans going this year? I'm really excited. I'm really, really revved up. Feel a new passion for this garden season. I'm getting a lot of clarity, so I'm excited for that. Oh, gosh. Okay, I think that's it from the Accidental Pig Farmers. I will see you on the next one.